Did you know that on the morning of September 11, 2001, an estimated 3,000 children lost a parent in the blink of an eye? The September 11th attack was a catastrophe of unthinkable proportions. Countless lives were lost, and the world was changed forever. It was a day of immense sadness and horror, a day that left a deep scar on the face of humanity. But beneath the surface of this horrific event, there lie some truly bizarre facts that will make your jaw drop. Imagine surviving a fall from the 84th floor of a burning skyscraper. Impossible, right? Not for Brian Clark and Stanley Premnath. On that fateful September morning, both men found themselves trapped in the South Tower, above the point where the second plane had struck. Amidst the chaos and the smoke, they miraculously met in a stairwell, their paths illuminated by a beam of sunlight piercing through the rubble. Brian, an executive, and Stanley, a loan officer, were just ordinary men turned heroes in a matter of moments. They worked together, relying on raw grit and instinct, to free Stanley, who was trapped under debris. Their survival wasn't marked by any extraordinary skills or training, but by sheer determination, teamwork, and a whole lot of luck. These two gentlemen, against all odds, managed to escape the tower before its collapse, descending from the 84th floor to safety. They were among the only 18 people who were at or above the point of impact in the South Tower who survived. What if you won a lottery but never lived to claim it? That's exactly what happened to one victim of the September 11th attacks. Imagine the joy of discovering you'd won $2.5 million in a lottery, only to have that chance cruelly snatched away in an unimaginable catastrophe. This individual, whose identity remains undisclosed due to privacy reasons, was among the unfortunate souls who perished in the World Trade Center that fateful Tuesday. The winning lottery ticket, a beacon of dreams unfulfilled, remained unclaimed as the world grappled with the enormity of the loss. In the aftermath of the tragedy, the question arose: what would become of the unclaimed fortune? The answer came in the form of a state law that directs unclaimed lottery winnings to education. Thus, this $2.5 million found its way to nurturing the dreams of many young minds. The unclaimed lottery ticket serves as a chilling reminder of the abruptness of the tragedy. The man who designed the Twin Towers, Minoru Yamasaki, was afraid of heights. Yes, you heard that right. The mind behind the colossal structures that once stood as the tallest buildings of their time was paradoxically plagued by acrophobia, an intense fear of heights. Minoru Yamasaki, a second-generation Japanese-American, was a man of extraordinary vision. His designs were bold, innovative, and ahead of their time. But what's more fascinating is that Yamasaki, despite his phobia, dared to dream on such a grand scale. He envisioned the Twin Towers as a testament to the resilience and audacity of human spirit, a soaring symbol of unity and strength. Yet he could have never predicted the nightmarish scenario that unfolded on that fateful September morning. His architectural marvels, the Twin Towers, became the unfortunate targets of a devastating attack, leaving an indelible scar on the face of humanity. Yamasaki's fear of heights adds an ironic twist to the tragic tale of the Twin Towers. From miraculous survivals to unclaimed lottery winnings, and an architect with a fear of heights, the September 11th attacks are riddled with bizarre facts. The unthinkable catastrophe of that fateful day left the world in shock, but amidst the rubble and despair, stories of unexpected survivors emerged. People who, against all odds, managed to escape the crumbling towers and live to tell their tales. Tales that remind us of the indomitable human spirit and its capacity to endure even the most devastating of tragedies. Then there's the mystery of the unclaimed $2.5 million lottery ticket. A story that adds an odd twist to the tragic event, serving as a stark reminder of the unpredictable nature of life and the fleeting nature of fortune. To this day, the owner of that winning ticket remains unknown, their potential fortune forever lost in the chaos of that day. And who can forget the twist of fate involving the architect of the Twin Towers, a man who designed one of the world's most iconic structures, yet was gripped by a fear of heights, a paradox that adds a surreal touch to the already complex narrative surrounding the September 11th attacks. As we remember this day, these bizarre facts add another layer to the complex and tragic narrative of the September 11th attacks.